Inspiring our trainees to teach in a compassionate, inclusive way is something we value really highly at our training. So how do we encourage our students to have a practice that's about healing their bodies and getting stronger, whatever their goals are, not trying to fit some ideal of what a yoga pose looks like? One of the things I'm really passionate about that I get to do in the training and that is supported by my colleagues is make sure that our teachers understand that part of being responsible and compassionate as a yoga teacher is being inclusive in our language. So for example, there isn't one ideal pose and everything else is a variation of that pose. That implies that whoever's not doing that pose is doing it wrong somehow. I try to have the trainees understand that we can be really hard on ourselves on that mat, and how often have I heard a student say, well, I didn't want to do the variation, I wanted to do it the right way. So even languaging things like saying, one way to do the pose is like this, here's a different way to do it if that makes more sense in your body. So creating language that's inclusive and language that isn't oppressive. I think a lot of us get oppressive to ourselves on the yoga mat. We impose the yoga onto ourselves, and that is reaffirmed by the language the teacher used. For example, go through a vinyasa or rest if you need to. How about you could choose to take a vinyasa or not? There isn't hierarchy, and there's never level 1 students do this, level 2 students do that. Sometimes the most advanced student needs to do a variation because they have an injury or it's just better in their body. So language that's inclusive, language that's non-hierarchical, most importantly, actually believing that in your body. So how do we encourage our students to have a practice that's about healing their bodies and getting stronger, whatever their goals are, not trying to fit some ideal of what a yoga pose looks like? So inspiring our trainees to teach in a compassionate, inclusive way is something we value really highly at our training.